Welcome everyone! We're back with the ZOOTR BOWL 2022! Alright, we had quite a fight there from the Bengals, coming in with a 420 in the worst seed possible. That means the Rams should have an easy time. Looks like they have the same starting strat though here. It's starting off with the Goron Ruby. However, they are starting with a different song this seed. We're starting with Requiem. We'll see how that pays off for them in the long run. Here we go. Let's get it started though in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we are in Zora's River. What will the Ramseys do first? Oh, are the Ramseys pink? Folks, looks like the Ramseys are going to BM. The Ramseys are BMing. They know that they have it easy here. That the Bengals had a horrible seed. They are rubbing it in the face of the Bengals and doing chickens. First check. Unbelievable play here. Horrible, horrible BMing going on out here today at the ZOOTR BOWL. You don't get to see this a lot in the ZOOTR BOWL. This is a bold play. They've just started the seed and they're already assuming that they are going to be the winners. No problem here. Like they also have back of their fire temple is also in shadow. Very interesting. Also, if you haven't heard from me before, if you've just tuned in, I am Bobson Dugnut, and I'm here today as your host for the ZOOTR BOWL 2022. Earlier today, we had quite a showing by the Bengals. The Bengals coming in, getting that hot 420, but not a good time here for the ZOOTR BOWL. In their 5 dungeon seed, they completed 8 dungeons with 2 added mini dungeons, 10 dungeons cleared total. Not a good start here. That's double the dungeons required. We'll see how the Ramseys come in here. Already starting off with some BMing though, knowing that they probably can have some free time here. Grabbing the chickens, being thorough, as they know they have that luxury, given how goodness awfulness the last seed was. We'll see if this ends up hurting them in the long run though. If they get too cocky, it might hurt them. You never know what to expect in the ZOOTR BOWL. Alright, didn't pay off for the Ramseys, but I don't think that was their goal here, unfortunately. I think they were just trying to show off, and now they're going to head and take that warp and go get a song. Also check what is out in their spirit temple here. Starting off with Requiem is a pretty good song. Gives the team, the Ramseys are going to have 2 dungeons right off the bat that they'll have access to with reverse wastelanding. Looks like in here, Dodongo's Cavern. Good find, good find. They cannot do anything in there yet, but that is a nice, easy dungeon. Getting song-a-time for our first song here. Not super helpful unless you are the Bengals. Fire Temple is a foolish choice. That's a great Baron hint to see right in the beginning here for the Ramseys. They're gonna save quit, putting themselves back at Zora's River. Also to note, again, that Fire Temple that is foolish is located in the Shadow Temple. So that is a huge thing for the Ramseys to see here today. Alright, Ramseys making their way over to Lon Lon Ranch. Gonna gather their songs here as a child. Definitely a good play here in the start. Those songs are always helpful, as we saw with the Bengals earlier today. Ramseys grabbing the green root. They are really rubbing it in here, taking all the slow strats they can take. Just rolling around here on a Sunday afternoon. BMing is unbelievable this afternoon. I know, chat. Want to hear from the viewers like you at home, or the sponsors of our stream. Who are you rooting for today? Do you think, are the Ramseys playing with fire here with their BMing? Or do they really have that luxury here today? Alright, Ramseys grabbing their first skull again. Only up to 30 could have possibly items in the seed. We have turned off 40 and 50 skulls for the ZOOTR Bowl today. Ramseys getting Song of Storms, another great find here. That's gonna open another dungeon for them. They already have access to 3 dungeons, one of them being Dodongo's Cavern, which will almost certainly be able to get beaten here at some point. Definitely not a bad start for the Ramseys. They're just in need of some items. Ramsey's going back, checking the silo here. Just a bloop. Like they're gonna save quit, put themselves back in the Zora's River. We'll see where they go next. Alright, looks like Ramseys. Oh, they're slip-slopping around. I think they noticed their time of day and are gonna go check Dompe here while they open up the well, see what's in there. I think they were gonna make the play to go check their songs, check Mito, but good call here, checking that time of day. Now, you don't want to leave something on Dompe digging. That can definitely trip you up. As this is a Sphere 0 check, you never know. Oh, going back. All right. Ramseys breaking a stick so they can get some more skulls here. A little tripped up. It's the nerves probably getting to them here. This is still, you know, there is some low pressure here knowing how it went for the Bengals today, but it's still a lot of pressure here at the ZOOTR Bowl. Oh, the schlip-schlopping begins here. Alright, Ramsey's got 5 skulls already out of the potential 30 they may need this seed. Heading over to the graveyard, gonna check that Dompe digging. Dompe ignoring the Ramseys. Perhaps he's a Bengals fan. Alright, getting some money on the line. We're gonna check that crate, and that should be everything here that the Ramseys could get in the graveyard as of now. Alright, looks like there's a wallet up in that crate. Now that may or may not come into effect later on. Depending on, I don't know, we could see some wildness, like having to buy a flame for King Zora. Or maybe they'll have a hard time with their hearts. The Fire Temple probably will not be on the line here. Oh, schlip-schlopping. Ramsey's gonna go ahead and open up that bottom of the well. Check and see what's inside there. Perhaps an early dungeon, perhaps a side dungeon that they won't want to deal with. For the Bengals, this was GTG, which they also had access to early on. Ended up being a waste of time for them. And Jabu, something that the Ramseys do not have the ability to beat right now. But not a bad find. If they can get a boomerang, then that is a dungeon for them to complete. And we'll see where the Ramseys are off to next. I imagine they're gonna head to Kokiri. They definitely want to head to the Lost Woods and get their Saria song check, get all the checks that are out there as well. Not a bad play for the Ramseys here. Good opening strats to the seed. Reminder to our viewers that the ZOOTR Bowl is sponsored in part by viewers like you. That's right. Your subs, bits, and donations do help make the ZOOTR Bowl happen. Thanks to your support the past year, we are able to stream full-time and bring you content like the ZOOTR Bowl. So please be sure to support the stream. You can unlock fun goodies like 69 golden pigs versus 69 Trents in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. The Additionally, the ZOOTR Bowl is partnered with Madrina's Coffee. Visit madrinascoffee.com. You can buy great caffeinated beverages using the code NUKES, that's NUKES, at checkout. That will give you 20% off and help support the ZOOTR Bowl, while you get delicious coffee. Alright, nothing so far here in Kokiri. Oh, but they did get Roars. Now, they do not have magic to use that for Roars, but definitely not a bad thing to find in a 5 Dungeonsanity seed. But we did see the Bengals utilize their Roars Wind in their seed to get around quickly. We may see that here with the Bengals, or the Ramseys. Dodongo's Cavern leads to more fun. Now, we do know where Dodongo's Cavern is located. That definitely could come into play for the Ramseys here. Village well leads to Jabu Jabu. They already knew that. Nothing new there. And unfortunately, the Ramseys are not finding many items here, if any at all. Only thing we've gotten is Roars, which does not help complete the seed, unfortunately. But there's still quite a few checks out there early on. Alright, what a relief. Frogs 2 is not something that the Ramseys will have to worry about, which definitely puts them already at a big advantage. Last seed we saw the Bengals severely be hurt by that Frogs 2 check holding their light arrows. Alright, Bengals do have heart. I did see that comment in the audience. And that is very true here. Bengals definitely have a lot, or Ramseys definitely have a lot of heart here. Sorry, I've been saying Bengals for the past 4.5 hours that it took them to complete their seed. Ramsey's still looking for an item here, still need an opening. Alright, that Nocturne. Now that, again, that helps lead to Fire Temple, but that is barren. See if they ever have to end up going in there. 30 is dead, though. That's great. Great news. Oh, Ramseys getting stuck, though, on the wall there. Good to hear. The most they'll need to get, then, is 20 skulls. Don't need to super hunt skulls here. Same hint again. Deku Tree is path to barrening. Looking like that Deku Tree is gonna hold the boomerang. Be interesting to see where the Deku Tree is located in this seed. Or it will lead to an item that leads to the boomerang. Definitely not seeing many really bad seeds here for the Ramseys. Just a lack of items here in the beginning, but they still have quite a few Sphere Zero checks to go through. So not to sweat too much here. Ramseys going down to South Hyrule. Gonna check that Gerudo Valley and Lake Hylia. I'd like to ask our viewers at home, what are you having for food tonight in honor of the ZOOTR Bowl? I know myself, I have a nice pot of baked potato soup to enjoy after the Ramseys hopefully jet seed through this. Graveyard path to Phantom Ganon. Listen, here's the reality. The Bengals blew it today. Now that doesn't mean that the Ramseys are guaranteed victory. However, it's not a good setup here for the Bengals. They did not do a great job with the 4:20 time finish. Definitely a horrible time for a 5 dungeon seat. Right? Oh, looks like a bow. Will it be a real bow? Now, this was an item that the Bengals were desperately looking for earlier on in their seed today. Will this be real? Oh, and the Ramseys were mistaken. Not a real bow. What a disappointment, as that is a required item to finish here today. Unfortunately, that was not within their grasp. to read Malon's obstacle course has nothing. Great time save knowing that they do not have to worry about that check. Especially since they do not currently have a Pona song. Is that what? Oh, recovery heart. "25 minutes in, the Ramseys are still itemless." What was that? The Ramseys doing some weird camera manipulation there. Not sure how that worked out for them. The Ramseys, yet again! Just mere fools. Really struggling with the opening here today, folks. They're heading straight to that skull. Wondering if 10 skulls maybe has their first progress. Will they make it to the skull in time, though? The sun is coming out here. Gonna be close, gonna be close. And they got it. Just in time. All right, heading back to the back. Gotta check the hint stones. Cabbage Village is minuet. Not a bad thing to see there. That shouldn't lock anything behind for the Ramseys who do know Mito Skip. Hopefully that won't lock anything like the light arrows for the Ramseys. Alright, Ramseys gathering the same hints. Nothing helpful there. I imagine they should be going adult here soon. There's not much left here to check as a child. There is Skull Mask Theater, the market, but that's about it here for the Ramseys. Probably gonna do a little bit of cleanup and head adult. Ramsey's almost missing the owl there. Ramsey's grabbing some rupees, heading in. Gonna grab the skull in here as well, making sure to be thorough with their checks. Already up to 8 skulls. Here's the question everyone's wondering. Will the Ramseys buy a shield? Looks like they are. Both teams today have opted to buy shields during their runs. Ramsey's heading to the child archery game. Bengals got this first try. Will the Ramseys also succeed in archery today? Oh, they got too excited. Getting ready for the red rupees. Oh, no. Oh, the Ramseys falling short, having to do the game all over from the very beginning here. I do have to say, I believe the Ramseys' biggest downfall today might be their overconfidence here. They saw the bad luck put on during the seed with the Bengals, and I think they are just getting real cocky here. Might be their biggest downfall today. Could end up hurting them in the long run. Ramsey's going ahead and buying the Keaton mask just in case. Not sure they'll play straight into that, but grabbing it just in case here. Gonna grab another skull, put them at 9 skulls total. Somehow this low heart sound kind of goes with the music. Goron City, a foolish choice. Another location that the Ramseys have not been to yet. Always great to see it work out that way. There it is, the first item for the Ramseys, the bomb bag. Huge find. That's gonna let them go into Dodongo's Cavern, beating their first dungeon here right away. Additionally, getting a lot of checks open with that. Skull Mask is dead. They don't have to worry about that. Inside Jabu Jabu yet again is the bottom of the well. Under the vast lake is Ice Cavern. And Colossus' right hand is nothing. I believe the Ramseys should be heading straight to Dodongo's Cavern. Again, reminder that Dodongo's Cavern not only will be a dungeon they can beat, but as well as Dodongo's Cavern is path to beating Morpha. That means we could maybe find Iron Boots in there, we could find a hookshot in there, or just an item that leads to those items. Depending on where Water Temple is, we might also just find an item that helps us get there. Lon Lon Ranch's path to Bongo Bongo. I am trying to think back here. I know there was no items in Lon Lon. Looks like the Ramseys are trying to grab potentially a heart here. Not working out for them. I think they too are annoyed with that sound of the hearts beeping, beeping, beeping. Also gonna come in here. Oh, but they are killed! The Keys absolutely slaying in here. Unfortunate. Will the Ramseys go back though? Looks like they are. They are committed to getting that skull. They want to make sure they get 10 and 20, I think, as quickly as possible. We did see that 10 skulls did have the bow for the Bengals. All right, they are at that 10 already. Oh, they... Ramseys really BMing here today. Really BMing, knowing they have the time, are pushing the statue all the way to get just one skull that they don't even know if they need. Unbelievable today. All that for one gold skull token. So the return of the beeping. I don't know about you, chat, but the Ramseys are sure making me want to root for the Bengals at this point with the unsportsmanship like plays that they are showing here today. Oh, the audience is probably very grateful for that. Ramsey's really playing towards the skulls here. Already at 12 skulls. Be sure to knock them out of the way as quickly as possible. Does have me wondering if the Ramseys might come all the way back to grab the skull back here. They are really, really playing for skulls. Ramsey's spawning a heart and leaving it behind. Doing a disservice to the fans. Ramseys getting their magic early on here. And a slingshot. Reminder that Dodongo's Cavern is path to Morpha. Either of these items could lead to Morpha in some way. Whoop. That is one of the required items that the Ramseys will need to finish the seed. Reminder, the seeds always need to find a bow, magic, and lights in order to complete them. That is one of the 3 items already taken care of. At this point, the 2 items that could potentially lead to Morpha are Sling and Magic, with only 2 checks left here. Imagine the Ramseys will make the play here, go back and grab. Going back and grabbing the skull back here. Oh, the Ramseys trying to get a fairy and it disappearing into the wall. Will they grab it? Will they grab it? Success. Alright, not an item that could lead to Morpha. One more item left in Dodongo's Cavern. Alright, first boss down at 45 minutes. First dungeon complete for the Ramseys. See what they get off of King Dodongo here. And it's the iron boots. Definitely makes, that would be the item that makes the most sense towards that Dodongo's path to Morpha hint. Alright, netting the Ramseys the Sapphire. What they choose to do next? It looks like they are going to head out to GTG here. Way to play. Probably want to just see what is the dungeon out there. Could be useful. Additionally, they do, to note, have that Aurora's Wind, so if that is a dungeon that they might want to have a quick way out to at some point, they could plant that Aurora's Wind out there. A big part of these Dungeonsanity seeds is to find out what dungeons you're working with here, so do not blame the Ramseys for going out here. Alright, Ramsey's making it over the quicksand, no problem. Going to head into Gerudo Fortress. Now they do not have a hook shot, so they'll get kicked out right away. But that's okay here. Be able to sneak right back in. Interesting to see that both the Ramseys and the Bengals today took a while to go check their adult Kakariko. Very bold moves here for the ZOOTR Cup. The ZOOTR Bowl Cup. ZOOTR Bowl. ZOOTR. Alright, through, no problem here. What do you think, chat? What is going to be inside the GTG entrance? GTG is the Daegu Tree again! Alright, just like the Bagels earlier, we find ourselves here in the Daegu Tree The Ramseys do not have a bow. They will not be able to beat this without a bow, but they are going to go ahead here and check the items. Probably grab some more skulls while they're in here. Keep in mind, this is very out of logic for the Ramseys to be here. But definitely a good dungeon to find. Deku Tree does lead to Jabu Jabu. So potentially, the Ramseys could find their bow in here and get their second dungeon already off, checked off here. I do see some questions in chat. You cannot use Furor's Wind as an adult and go as a child in the ZOOTR Bowl. So Child Link will not be able to get here. Oh, a hook shot! That is huge! A huge find in here for the Ramseys. Absolutely huge find. And the bow! Ramseys will be able to complete this dungeon, no problem. They are getting out of here. They were able to do what the Bengals were not able to do. And that is to have to only come here once. Huge find. They went completely out of logic to get here, and it paid off huge for the Ramseys today. Ramseys again grabbing the skulls they can grab. Getting up to 16 here. Oh, Ramsey's forgetting to get rid of the web there. Again, Deku Tree is path to Jabu Jabu. Ramseys found the bow here, and they found a hook shot here. This also opens up, now with the iron and the hook shot, Ramseys do have access to bottom of the well, or ice cavern. They won't be able to beat it though. They do have access there. Alright, look like we're coming out here. Hookshot or bow will lead the Ramseys to being able to defeat Jabu Jabu. I'm wondering what the Ramseys are looking to do here next. Looks like they might do some skull cleanup. It is... Could be going nighttime here soon. Like they're gonna take the weight here so that they can just finish their skulls off and go turn those in. Yeah, to note, at this point, the Ramseys have finished 2 of their 5 dungeons right now. Still need to find where the light arrows are, but definitely on a much better pace than the Bengals were at this time during their seed. Ramsey's really taking their time here. Well, there are a number of dungeons now that the Ramseys can go check. They still need to go check what's in the Forest Temple. They haven't been into Dodongo's Cavern entrance yet. They can also enter in the Fire Temple entrance. They have a few choices here. Grab that skull there. It looks like they're gonna go grab also check over here. Ramsey's not close quite enough. There we go. Alright, Ramsey's heading over finally to the graveyard in Kakariko. Unfortunately, it is nighttime, so they won't be able to get all the checks in Kakariko. Gerudo Valley is foolish. Ramsey's already almost fully cleared that. Oh, Ramsey's getting hit by the fire. As mentioned earlier, it did seem that Dompe is only a fan of the Bagels. Seems that Dompe's a little bit biased here. Definitely coming into play again here for the Ramseys. And of course, Ramseys getting frozen by Dompe. Fan of the Bagels, known fan of the Bagels. Definitely a lot of unsportsmanship-like actions going around here today at the ZOOTR Bowl. I hate to see it. Alright, Ramsey's getting ZL. Very important song. They'll be able to grab another song as well from the composer's grave coming up here. Nothing on the cow. Ramsey's heading back into the graveyard. Likely gonna pick up what's in the composer's grave song. Not a bad play again. Songs are so important here in the ZOOTR Bowl. Especially those, they always block. Typically either some level of checks or just speed around the seed. Only song we do know the Ramseys will not get here is Minuet. Opponent's song would be of huge value here. Cow Sanity is turned on here today. Alright, and their song here is that Epona song! Huge, huge, huge song here. They're gonna be able to go back and sing to the cow in Impa's house. As well as other cows around. Now we do know that Lon Lon was Pat to Bongo Bongo. That unlocks 4 checks now in Lon Lon behind those cows. Definitely could help the Ramseys. Ramseys definitely have a lot they can do though here. Looks like, alright, Ramseys are going up. They're gonna grab that 20th skull here. Make sure to get those skulls checked off nice and early. See if that paid off for them, or if the skulls were nothing this whole time. And we did get a hint that 30 has nothing. 40 and 50 are turned off today for the ZOOTR Bowl. Alright, 10 skulls, 10 goals. Fire arrows. And a fool. Alright, fire arrows are useful, not entirely useless here. Unfortunate that the Ramseys are gonna have to go back. It looks like they're gonna go back into Composer's grave here. Now that they got those fire arrows. Unfortunate that it was a little bit late. They also did miss out on the Wasteland check, but not the worst here. I think the big question all of us at home are asking, though, is where are those light arrows? Although the Ramseys seem to be doing fairly well here at the first hour in, the light arrows could really come to bite them in the booty. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out here today. Hopefully the Ramseys will not have to grab any more skulls the rest of the seed. Alright, Ramseys were unable to grab Anju here. Unable to grab adult archery. Like they're gonna go ahead and grab Man on the Roof. Go ahead and finish off their checks here. Having a hard time though grabbing the top of that roof, the Ramseys. Definitely wasted a lot of time for this one check. Alright, finally gonna be finding out here what is in the Dodongo's Cavern entrance. It looks like the Ramseys are set up to check almost all the dungeons here. I imagine that's what they'll be doing going forward here. Dodongo's Cavern is the Spirit Temple yet again. Alright, nothing the Ramseys can do in here, so they're gonna head right out. Looks like the Ramseys are gonna head up and check the cow up here in DMT. Their first shot. It's their second shot. Ramseys wasting their bombs, got it on the third, and fell down, failed to leap over. Alright, will this cow have anything? Ramseys cleaning up DMT. Ramsey's definitely in a good position, though. They do need some more items here. Definitely finding Boomerang would help them get a third dungeon. Some strength. There's quite a few possibilities here. Obviously, the Ramseys do need to find those light arrows here, but strength would be a good find. Potentially hovers. Boomerang would be a good find. More health. And money on the ground. Alright, I think Ramseys here should be either checking the forest or the fire temple next to see what's in those entrances. Oh, Ramseys shaking on their bow there, almost missing the rolling Goron. Forgetting that Goron City is barren, by the way. The Ramseys taking time away. I think it's easy, though, to forget during the ZOOTR Bowl that areas are barren. Oh, the Ramsey's missing the mark there. Ramsey's going out of their way, gonna check a hint stone over here. They're not satisfied with the amount of hints they have currently. Just another hint they already knew. Fools, the Ramseys. Ramseys trying to read another hint stone, getting beat up. Alright, Ramseys, where are they to next? Alright, looks like they are headed into the Lost Woods. Gonna check out what that forest temple is. To note, this would also be out of logic. But because we allow Mido skip here, he'll be able to get over there much earlier than normal. Gonna get a few more bomb checks here in the Lost Woods. See if this pays off for them. ZOOTR BOWL and skipping over Mido's ass. Name a better duo. Ramseys greedy, greedy, greedy in here. Not sure what they're trying to save up for. Alright, chat. What is going to be over here? We're going to get a song and we're going to get another dungeon entrance over here in the forest temple. Could be Shadow. Could be Forest itself. Could be GTG. Could be Water Temple. There's a lot of possibilities over here today. Also getting Serenade here. Helping the Ramseys be able to move around the seed a lot faster. Right? And it's the Forest Temple! Now the Ramseys will not be able to beat this right now. They do not have a strength. However, this is another dungeon that once they get that strength, they'll be able to beat. Looks like the Ramseys are going to go ahead here and start doing checks in here. Not a bad choice. Unlike the Bengals, is not hinted as barren. They could find the strength very well in here. Finding up their Deku Nuts. For those of you who don't know, Deku Nuts are super powerful here in the Forest Temple. interesting to note was Graveyard's Path of Phantom Ganon. Now, we did not get anything of value yet in the graveyard. There's still the Sunsong Grave. That could just potentially lead to a song that gets us here. It's technically is not in logic to be here right now. Ramsey's gonna go ahead over through the locked door, try to do the trick to ricochet off the wall. Hopefully they do not. Oh, but they realized. Oh, Ramsey's mistaken. Do not have a strength. Cannot do that setup. That is definitely what they call a mood. Couple places that the Ramseys can go after this dungeon. They could go check out what's in the ice cavern using King Zora's skip. They could potentially also go check out what is in Fire Temple. Both not bad plays. Getting out and seeing what's in all their dungeons here. Getting more checks. I do hope to see soon from them, though, going out to that llama to see if the cows have anything helpful to defeat Bongo Bongo. And the big Goron sword! Power for the Ramseys, equipping it right away and getting out of there. They are done in the Forest Temple, at least for now. Where do you think the Ramseys are headed next, chat? Next, chat? It'd be Ice Cavern entrance. It'd be Fire Temple entrance. Looks like they're gonna head to the Ice Cavern entrance. See if this pays off for them. Now, to note again, they do have that Ferora's Wind, which could be useful here. Potentially there's a dungeon here like the Shadow Temple that they cannot beat. However, with Ferora's Wind, they'll be able to come back there no problem. OT is Prelude. All right, it's official. The Ramseys do not have to worry about OOT or Burning Cack this seed. Neither of those are songs that they will need to complete the seed. Much better position than the Bengals were in for sure. Not sure if the Ramseys quite have the setup yet for this, but they're gonna go for it anyways, it seems. I might be a little off here. And they were. They did not look like they had the right footing there. Alright, that's looking a lot better for the Ramseys here. Let's see if they get it second try. And there they are! Oh, for a second there, I thought that was the light arrows. That would be a huge fine for the Ramseys. All right, looks like Ramsey's going for the bomb shoes down here. Interesting play. Oh, and slurping, slopping, slooping all the way around there. Floppy footwork on the Ramseys. Oh, looks like they're gonna not make it out of the water in time. So close. If they hadn't slip-slopped around, they would have been fine. Alright, Ramsey's gonna check out the fairy fountain over here. And they got some beans! Alright, here we go. What is in the ice cavern? My prediction is Shadow Temple. And it is the Shadow Temple! Alright, as I said earlier, this is a temple that the Ramseys will not be able to beat right now. However, it looks like they are going to opt to start it. I imagine they will place Aurora's Wind in here before they leave. Alright, right now we have 2 unchecked dungeons. The Deku, well, 2 dungeons that we don't know what is inside of them. The Deku Tree and Fire Temple. Now, one of the dungeons we have not found its location yet is GTG. I'm gonna look over here, and Water Temple. So those are the 2 left that we have yet to find. GTG would definitely have a lot of checks for the Ramseys here. Oh, so close. All right. All right, that means that if the Water Temple is in the Fire Temple, the Ramseys will be able to complete their 3rd dungeon finally. Great find. All right, planting. Go ahead and planting that in here. And out they go. What's your predictions, chat? Will Fire Temple hold the Water Temple for the Ramseys? Will they get their 3rd dungeon coming up here? Looks like the Ramseys are gonna finally be able to check Adult Anju. Not missing much. Oh! The easiest one. Ramseys got hacked. There's 2 galleries in a row the Ramseys have absolutely got destroyed. You hate to see it. Oh, a Zora tunic, just in time for hopefully the Water Temple actually coming up here. Not a bad find. Unfortunately, the Ramseys really struggling there. Oh! Ramseys taking a detour? Very curious to see where the Ramseys are headed right now. Ramsey's headed into Lon Lon. Going to investigate that Lon Lon path of Bongo Bongo here before they head to the Fire Temple. Doesn't seem like a bad decision on their part. See if that pays off for them though. Double! Alright, 2 more cows. This work? Oh, a strength! Not quite the item I would have expected, but that does let the Ramseys now beat Forest Temple. Alright, so right now, the Ramseys, just to recap, the Ramseys have beaten 2 dungeons. They have the ability to beat Water Temple if they can find it. And they have the ability to beat Forest Temple, which they do have access to. Thinking they might be hightailing over to Forest at this point. That's 4 dungeons for them. If they can find hover boots, then they have all 5, potentially. They can find Boomerang, and that would also help them out here. Things are looking not so bad for the Ramseys right now. Oops, sorry. My light was very bright. Interesting to see if back here there's a second strength or anything else of use. Ramseys gearing up here, also putting on the Zora tunic. Imagine they are hoping that Fire Temple is that Water Temple so that they can get a 4th dungeon complete. Alright, coming up here, the Ramseys are gonna have to do that ricochet that we saw the Bengals struggle with earlier tonight. All right, the Ramseys now have access. Ramseys now have access to Fire Temple. Now, Fire Temple is barren, but if the Ramseys can find that ever-coveted hammer, they will be able to beat. Hopefully here, 5 dungeons should be close. Looking like good odds for the Ramseys here. Now, there is still that ever-present question of where are the light arrows? I unfortunately will not be able to beat the game without those. Interesting to see here if there's anything else in Forest Temple for the Ramseys. As someone who is looking forward to some potato soup, I really do hope the Ramseys do find the items necessary to beat this seed quickly and that this doesn't turn into another bagel seed. Yeah, the big question here is those light arrows. Now, as of now, that we do not have access to the Deku Tree, so Deku Tree could hold, for example, Water Temple, which is ideally our 5th dungeon here, or at least our 4th dungeon. That's in there, that could be an issue. If it doesn't hold Water Temple, it does hold GTG. Now, GTG could have our light arrows. And if that's the case, the Ramseys will have to search for the Kokiri sword. That could put them in a troublesome spot. It is looking pretty, in terms of like 5 dungeons being beat though, I think the Ramseys are in a good spot. They have a couple items that they could find to give them that dungeon number 5. Again, we still don't know if the Water Temple's in Fire Temple. That's gonna determine whether or not they already have a 6th dungeon up in line here. They do have some things working for them here today. Ramseys are lucky to have this big boron sword pretty early on here. It's gonna help them keep up the pace. Also, I just see here right now the Rams are in the lead in the Super Bowl, which is the cousin of the ZOOTR Bowl here. Rams are in the lead 13-3 in the second quarter, so not surprising. Very on par with how the ZOOTR Bowl has gone. Alright, Ramseys got their keys, ready to finish up the Forest Temple. And this will be the 3rd dungeon done. And we can see if there is a 4th dungeon to be completed within the Water Temple. Ramseys, I want to say, are playing overall very well this seed, both execution-wise and both with their RNG. Working out pretty well in their favor. Don't have too many complaints, minus their BMing here in the beginning. It seems that they are cracking down a little bit more now that they're in the swing of things. Oh, and the miss! Not the cleanest fight by the Ramseys there. Heading on out to the next area. Beat one more Poe. In the final area now. One more check, and then the check on Phantom Ganon. 2 more checks in here. Let's see. Oh, a mirror shield here. Now the Rams still do not have that second strength, but that does put them closer to beating a 5th dungeon. Not a bad find there. Honestly, quite a beautiful mirror shield that was found by the Ramseys. Hopefully be a pretty smooth fight here with the big Goron sword. Oh, the Ramses are choking! Absolutely choking in the Phantom Ganon fight here. And it's over. Ladder. Interesting find here. Now that does at least put puts Shadow Temple in logic. Also means that we could go into bottom of the well here. Do not see the Ramses doing that anytime soon. At this point, though, I believe the Ramses are going to go over and check and see what's in that fire temple. This definitely is huge. What is in here? Because again, if water temple's in there, that is a 4th dungeon for them to beat. However, if it is GTG, although that will be a lot of checks, will not count towards one of the 5 dungeons they need to get to Ganon's castle. Interesting to see what happens here. Ocarina of Time and this seed leads to Prelude, so definitely not going to be something that the Rams have to be worried about. Burning Calf is also Minuet, so again, something that the Rams will not need to worry about here today. Rams barely missing that. There's that Saria song, that last seed we saw be a struggle to grab. it's official, folks. The Ramseys will be able to beat a 5th dungeon here, no problem. Now that just leads being able to get an item for their 5th dungeon. And where that light arrows are. If the light arrows are in GTG, that might be a problem. But otherwise, looking pretty good for the Ramseys. I do have to wonder, will the Ramseys leave here as soon as they find the boss key, or will they take the time to full clear this just in case? They are on a much better pace. I think they do have time to spare, but... I've been playing Earthbound off stream. I just don't have time to play on stream right now with all the stuff planned and incentives and ZOOTR. We really need to here. I need to do still Persona 4 Golden. So that's a big one we gotta do still. We need to do. Debating if I'm gonna do the Metroid Prime games or not. I never really wanted to do them, and I feel like I did the Metroid 2D ones, and I kind of want to leave it at that. We still need to do Sonic 06 with Spike, though. That's really it. Sonic 06 and Persona 4 are really the two incentives we have, but those are big ones. It's all keys. I keep debating playing Earthbound Beginnings, but it just like doesn't feel worth it. I don't know. I love Earthbound, but I just have heard so many things about Earthbound Beginnings that I just don't think I want to do. But I feel like because Earthbound's like one of my favorite games, that I should play it. There's the boss key. Oh, heck, really? Yeah, I don't really have a way to do the egg part now. Is that not, am I not doing that setup right? What's going on there? I could have sworn that that's the setup. I could be wrong. Yeah, 2 left side roll, 2 right, 1 left. Yeah, I'm doing it right. It's just... Okay, there we go. I don't know why that was such a struggle there. I just had to look it up and I guess confirm that I was doing it right. Alright, that's 1 item. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stop with the announcer voice just so I don't lose my voice. I apologize to anyone who's been enjoying it. I kind of want to just chill now and talk with y'all. Pretty sure Rams are gonna win here, but I hope y'all have been enjoying the ZOOTR Bowl tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna go and find all the items until we have them all, I hope. So I'd rather just be thorough and get them all than at this point leave something essential behind in here. I doubt there'll be something essential in here, but I don't know. Seed has been kind. We're at a point right now where we just need hovers, hammer, or second strength, or boomerang. All of those items can give us our final dungeon. Oh, Deb, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back to the Bomb Squad. Deb, appreciate you. Yeah, really what killed today was the fact that the first seed took 420. And honestly, I would have committed to the bit longer if that first seed hadn't gone for 420. That's really what destroyed it today. I definitely need my voice for all of this. Yeah, the other seed literally took 420. 5 dungeon seed, we completed 8 dungeons plus 2 side dungeons. So that's how that went. Wasn't good. Alright, that's our second item in here. 2 more left. Yeah, and it's like I did 5, like that's why I did 5 dungeon settings for this. I meant to not do Dungeonsanity, to be fair, but like I did these settings for the purpose that, you know, this not take so long. My hope was like 2.5, 3 hours for each seed. Maybe 3.5 if a bad one, but definitely not 420. Because I was like, all right, even if I get 2 bad seeds, that's like 3.5, 4 hours per seed. 8 hours total. Oh my gosh, please. Why are these being rude? Hello? All right, we're in glow mode. Okay, so now we'll be able to defeat Jabu Jabu. All right. I will not be checking. I don't think I'm gonna, this still is the scary thing about, all right, I'm gonna just mark that there was 3 items in here. Just in case worst case scenario happens where we have to find like the Kokiri sword or something. Or lights. This is still, there's still the scary part of where are the light arrows in this seed. So chat, I need you to send all the good vibes here for me. But we're at least in 5 dungeon completion mode. You can complete all 5 dungeons. All the good vibes. Because here's the thing. Light arrows could be in Shadow Temple. We gotta find the hovers. Light arrows they're not gonna be in Fire. Fire is completely off the table now. Fire is barren. So that is a plus at least. It could be in Shadow Temple. Could be in GTG. We need Kokiri Sword to get into GTD. We need Hover Boots to progress in Shadow Temple. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We'll have to see what happens there. I really hope Morpha just drops the final item here so we can mark off this dungeon is completely checked. Like Dark Blink or the River Chest don't have our final item here. I really don't want to go and check those just in case. Like, I really hate to do that. Well, of course. Alright, I think we'll just hard assume we're just not gonna go check those. want to check that real quick before we do anything else. Just because of the time of day. Alright, it's just a piece of recovery heart. Okay. I would have hated... I don't think we've saved quite as an adult. Let's see where that puts us. We need to go child and go do Jabu Jabu. Oh. You know what? For shits and giggles. Hi, fish. Hello? Are you broken? There we go. Fish just did not move. Alright, looks like the real-life Bengals are doing at least a little bit better than the ZOOTR Bengals. The score is now 13 Rams, 10 Bengals. I don't care about either of the teams. If I'm being honest, but... Just good to see that they're not suffering the same way that I suffered, to be honest. Because you know, for people who watch the Super Bowl, you always want it to be a good matchup, right? Like, it stinks watching the Super Bowl and, like, one team just completely just blows the other one out. Like... There's a lot of checks I'm skipping over. We're really gonna hope that it just works out. When's the last time an actual owl showed up? Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, okay. Still gonna go do Jabu's just gonna be faster than going into Spirit and fighting Twin Rova and all that stuff, so we're still gonna go and just do Jabu, but that is at least one other thing that, let's say, we get the hint that lights are in Spirit Temple. That's okay. That's a little more comfy. And we're missing Hammer, that means nothing. Hovers could mean something, Kokiri Sword could mean something. The rest, that's it. Those are really the only things left that could mean something here. On whether or not we have to desperately search. So, not the worst. Not the worst. So 215, seeing the 5th dungeon getting defeated. Much better here. For the Ramseys, that's for sure. I'm really nervous here for where the lights are, but hopefully it turns out fine. Maybe this will be the seed. That it's in the validation chest. Come on. You know I've been hankering for a seed where it's in the validation chest. I feel like we had to do Jabu twice today. Well, I guess last seed I did all the dungeons, but... but Forest Temple. Oops, I guess that's not saying much. The only dungeon we haven't done is Ice. Ice is the only dungeon we have not touched today. Alright, again, gonna just pass over all the items here. A little worrisome since we do need the hovers and we do need the Kokiri sword maybe, but I think we'll be okay. There's still enough checks out there that I feel like we'll be okay. Cat, did you have any good food today? I know I asked this already, but I'm gonna ask again. I saw a couple people said they had nachos today. Those sound really good. just want to know where lights are. I'm like so desperately like, where are my lights? Where are my lights? No, it's a ZOOTR bowl.
Happy ZOOTR bowl.
Buffalo tofu tacos. Yum. Sounds delicious. Oh, I want to make tacos. Ah! Ouch. I know Spike did post the first day on YouTube. That went up today, I saw. Part 1 is up. Ooh. Because that's also the part that scares me is the Yoshi racing. I can't do Yoshi racing. I can't do it. Alright, here we go! I'm sweating. Yep, now we just need to find lights and we are... I really need the ZOOTR gods to just not put it in GTG and not put it in Shadow. That would be a start. That would be a start. Now, obviously, there's some other places that could be trouble, like treasure chest minigame would be shitty. Outside Ganon's castle would be shitty. Hi, Samus. Well, Fire Temple's barren, so it will not be. Fire Temple is absolutely not on the table here. We don't have to worry about finding Hammer. We don't have to worry about going in Fire Temple. Completely not a thing. All right, here we go. I think I full cleared Kakariko. I don't think there's anything left in Kakariko. I guess that would be weird to see, but yeah, I actually don't think that's a possibility. 30, 40, 50 are dead, so. We checked chickens first thing. Be memers. Alright, what if it's just on the validation chest? Think of how phenomenal that would be. That's what we're really rooting for. Oh, let's check the validation. No, hammer literally means nothing. There is literally no, like, hammer literally means nothing right now. Gerudo Valley's barren. Fire Temple's barren. Goron City's also barren. Like, everything that could possibly have to do with the hammer is just dead. Hammer is actually useless here. Alright, here we go. I'm so nervous right now. I am so nervous. Yo, Joshi, thank you for using that Prime Gaming. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, here we go. God, I don't want to look. Bottom of the well! Bottom of the well! We can do that! We can do that! Yeah! Yes! Bottom of the well! We got Rudo's letter. It's in the get up and go to yay! Where did I find Rudo's letter? On Phantom Ganon, right? Yeah. Alright, we're in here. Alright, I think... Alright, unless something absolutely wild happens for 2 hours here. I think we can almost safely say that yes, the Rams have won the ZOOTR Bowl this year. Bottom of the well is such a relief. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved right now. Oh, and I'll get to go eat my potato soup here soon. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, I don't have a scale. Heck. I was trying to... I don't have a scale. Trying to see what was a fast way for me to get... Oh, wait. Save quit puts us in the river. Okay, okay. Alright, Chad, I have to ask, have any of you been watching the actual Super Bowl? I'm assuming if you're here watching this, you probably aren't watching the Super Bowl, but... there could be a couple of you. I just want to know how the halftime show was. Or if there's any good commercials. Oh, this is the ZOOTR Bowl. Oh, the halftime show is happening now. Oh, okay, that's why I haven't seen any. I was like trying to see if there was any tweets about it. I was curious. Why am I carrying the chicken all the way up? Like in a Kuko dive in there. Yeah, that's same goes. Like Spike and I haven't paid. So we have the one thing I know though is we have Paramount Plus, which I know like I can watch like CBS and stuff on there. So I'd imagine I'd be able to watch the Super Bowl through Paramount Plus, but I'm actually not sure. I don't even know what network. Probably on NBC, right? On NBC. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't even know if Paramount Plus would let me watch that. I don't have like. You're not able to watch through Paramount? Oh, okay, there we go. There's my answer. Yeah, I don't think I have a way to really watch the Super Bowl either. I pay for Paramount Plus and that's it. In terms of like TV stuff. I do have YouTube Premium, but there's like YouTube TV and that's different. I don't think that's tied together. I don't have Peacock. Yeah. All right, let's see how many checks we'll have to check in here. We know what's in here, though. Unbelievable. Hello? Yeah, that makes... I haven't even considered that ghost. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, it used to be easy when, like... It like, definitely used to be easy when you could go and, you know, just, like, everyone paid for cable or whatever. For satellite. And I think the amount of people... I don't know. I definitely think there's less people who do that now than before. I'm sure there's still plenty of people who still do pay for cable, but I at least have found that a lot of people, at least my age, don't seem to pay for it. Well, the other option too, and this is if I would do this if there wasn't, you know, COVID times, but go to like a sports bar or something and watch it. But there's so much, you know, also that's not, I know it's not my ideal place to go. I don't know. Yeah, that's like my Comcast package is also, it includes cable, but I don't use it. Like, I don't have the box or anything, but it's that was like the cheaper way to like bundle it than me just getting the internet itself, which makes absolutely no sense. I don't have it set up because I don't want the box for it, and I don't, you know. I mean, I'd imagine with the box you probably have to like pay for the box, like to rent it. Like usually how that stuff works. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how that works. It's nothing I'm not interested in it because I wouldn't use it. I don't know, maybe that would give me the Super Bowl. But again, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. Clearly I'm doing that. And I'll watch the halftime show on like YouTube later. That's really the extent. I only find like the Super Bowl and stuff fun if it's like I'm getting together with other people or like, you know, that's really it. Alright, here we go. Official here. GG, the Rams absolutely coming in with the win here. Getting that hot 243, beating the Bengals, which, you know, yeah. GG.